Hello everyone, it's Vivian here, and there's a new update on the Bakhmut front. There are reports of fighting in the two villages of Pitvorodne and Krasnahora. They both are enduring heavy fighting from the Russian side as they have advanced towards the two villages. And looking at the topography of this area, it's most likely that the Ukrainians are holding the defenses around the village rather than inside it, as inside the villages are at a lower level than outside the villages. As you can see, there's a difference of between 50 to 100 meters, 40 to 50 meters elevation difference. Defending the villages inside is also very bad, as there are forests around these villages, which will prove to be better defensive positions. So it's most likely that the Ukrainians have set up defensive positions outside these villages. That as soon as the Russians break through those defensive positions, they'll fall all the way back to Bakhmut, as the villages themselves are very difficult to defend. The significance of taking these two villages will essentially leave Russia in a position where they can attack all the forces and supplies coming through this highway, which connects Bakhmut to Seversk, and at the same time cut Soledar off from supplies and reinforcements, forcing the Ukrainians to fall back from there as well, as they can suffer from a pincer move up north as well, which would leave Soledar in a operational encirclement, as there would be fire raining down on them from 3 sides, and they will be able to essentially encircle them by being able to cut off their retreat, as if they start retreating, the Russians will have the range and the ability to shoot down the retreating soldiers. So they're forced to either stay in the village and fight to the last man, or return with heavy casualties. So we may see the Ukrainians falling back from Soledar, or fighting to the last man standing. Other than that, it's most likely that these fightings won't take long, maybe a couple days at most, because as I mentioned, the defensive positions being outside the villages, which makes it more difficult for them to fight back. However, the Ukrainians in this area have shown that they can hold out for a long time, depending on how many weapons they've received from the West and are being supplied in this front line instead of the counteroffensive. They could hold out for longer, but it seems that their supplies are mostly being focused around the areas where the Ukrainians are conducting a counteroffensive. That's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed, and leave a like, please subscribe, and have a great time.